This video content is not intended for children.
Today we're going to start out with something a little larger. We got a threadfin shad lipless crankbait here. We're going to chuck this around for a while, see if we can get something like a nice bass, maybe a pound or larger. And if not, maybe I'll change it up and go for panfish. We'll see what happens. You see, just because you don't see it on my channel, that doesn't mean I'm not fishing with other stuff all the time. I fish with a lot of lures, I go on a lot of trips, and I don't always catch a ton of fish. So what you see on the channel is pretty much highlights. Don't think I do that one thing over and over and over again. I just show you that because that's where the success is happening. Anyway, let's do some lipless crankbait fishing. My back is still healing, so I can't go crazy with this, but I'll make a few casts and we'll see what happens. There might be big fish in here chasing shad, I don't know. Maybe a bass or something hiding. Maybe a big drum or a striper. I don't exactly know. Maybe nothing. Let's go try that side. I don't see any shad. I don't see any activity at all. Looks pretty dead. Nothing. Let's go somewhere else. Also got to think of a new strategy. Maybe I should even get some live minnows. I don't know.
Hey everybody, this is Kevin from Palmetto Cats and you're watching Realistic Fishing. Now that's realistic.
Alright, I've changed spots. I'm over here at Vulture Haven and we're going to fish with a float and live minnows. We're going to fish at about 5.5 feet. Right here. Any longer than that gets a little hard to cast. Hopefully we can do better with this. I don't know. There's a bite. Got him. Yeah, decent sized bluegill. Still got my minnow on the hook. No. Well, you saw him. He was about a 6-inch bluegill. Let's see if we can get it out there by the log. Yeah, that's pretty good. There it goes. My minnow's freaking out. Oh, something nipped at him. He's nervous. Something grabbed him for a second, let go. I have a feeling it was a small fish. Might have even plucked him off of there. Let's see if we still have a minnow. Dang it, stole him. I gotta navigate my way through the little bait stealers to try and find the big ones. The crappie. Where you at? Okay, that's in the danger zone, but I like it. Let's see if we can get a crappie over here. Fish on. Decent fight. What do we got? Another bluegill. 6-inch bluegill here. Went for a minnow. Still got my minnow, as a matter of fact. Let's check out this bluegill. Pretty much like those last couple. 6-inch bluegill here. Healthy, but not humongous.
This is Slash Gills from the Juggalo Fishing Posse, and you're watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.
Let's get our half-dead, half-eaten minnow back out there. Maybe we can get another one. Come on, 2 fish on 1 minnow. Let's do it. Fish. Good fight, good fight. Another bluegill. This one's a little bit larger. Probably in the 7-inch range. Still got my minnow. Look at that. Yeah, put your tail down. He's a little bit better than those other few. Not a whole lot. Good looking fish though. Here's that minnow. I fetched it out of that bluegill's mouth. He's pretty beat up now, but we're gonna try him one more time. Can I get 3 fish on 1 minnow? Oh, I got a bite. I got him. 3 fish on 1 minnow. Oh, and I still got the minnow. Holy cow. Check it out. Still got the minnow. Another 6-inch bluegill here. Yeah, maybe 5.5. This one's a little bit shorter. But the story of the day, still got my minnow. How many fish can I catch on 1 minnow? What am I up to, 3? Let's see if I can do 4. Do I still have my minnow? Sure do. Deader than dead, but still trying it as bait. Let's go for fish number 4. I gotta give it a little bit of action. Fish! Oh, that feels like a good one. That feels like a good one. Holy cow. Big crappie. Big crappie. Big crappie. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I want to get this one in. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Biggest crappie of the year right here. Whoo. Let me set this down. Wow. Now that is a big crappie. Beautiful, beautiful crappie here. Real quick, we're gonna get a measurement. I don't want to keep them out of the water for too long. 13 inches. Look at that. One more look. Beautiful 13-inch crappie. Let's let it go. Yes. See him swim under that log? That was cool.
I'm Steve from Bass and Grass YouTube channel, and you're watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.
So I caught 4 fish on one minnow, and that last fish was a giant crappie, 13-inch. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Come on, crappie. Got him. Oh, feels like a good one. Another nice crappie. Stay on there. Stay on there. Yes. Another one. Check it out. Not as big as that other one, right? But still a really nice fish. Got about an 11-inch crappie here this time. Right up alongside that tree. We got about a half hour till the sun goes down. This is one of my favorite times to come out and try. Good fish here. Fall crappie around sundown. Getting them on live minnows. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm fishing 6-pound test mono on a 1,000 size reel. Medium fast action spinning rod. 6.5 foot. None of that really matters, right? As long as you get that minnow in front of that crappie's face, I don't care what you're using, you'll probably catch them. Let's get back out there. Yeah, if you noticed, those 2 crappie took drag. None of the other fish have. At least I don't think so. So when I hook into something and I hear that zing, I know it's a better fish. I have it set fairly light because I'm using 6-pound test, like I said. But, you know, that first one's about a 1-pound crappie. I got him in no problem. Ooh, is that too far? I don't know. We'll see. I don't even know what side of the tree I'm on. Oh, man. I had a bite and I missed him. We're getting it back out there. That's a good cast, right alongside the tree. Got him. Oh, another good fish. Hear that drag? Another good fish. Is it a crappie? Oh, sure is. Woo, rare catch here. Black nose crappie. There'll be people out there saying, there's no such thing as a black-nosed crappie. Yes, there is. Look at that stripe. Right? It's called a magnolia crappie, I think, in some parts. But here it's called a black-nosed crappie. Good fish. 10, 11 inch maybe. Not as mondo as that 13 incher. Still a really good fish. Fun catch. Black-nosed crappie. Nice. That's 3 crappie.
Hello, this is John in the UK. You're watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.
Well, that's all the time I have for today. The sun's going down. It's gonna get cold. I got a bunch of nice bluegill and a few very nice crappie. One of them, 13 inches. I love catching big crappie like that. Anyway, live minnow under a float in fall. Good recipe for crappie and bluegill. Thanks for watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.